Welcome to the ESI Africa studio. Today I am speaking with Yackov Dar, who is the Managing Director of Power C Metering. Welcome, Yackov.
Thank you.
Yackov, you're going to be speaking on the conference program here at African Utility Week on smart grid implementation and looking at how utilities and municipalities can really take all of their infrastructure, their tools and resources and use them to their fullest capabilities. So what is your key message to the audience going to be?
The key message is that actually the market has been looking for a one-stop shop provider which can fulfill all of the requirements that are needed in deployment of such a program. We're not talking about smart metering, we're talking about a smart grid implementation where the meters are a certain portion within the overall solution. We have to keep in mind that we are talking about a suite of applications, smart applications, where we can involve in the project deployment. So what our message is that we are one-stop shop provider. We are doing all the integration for that entity, and we take all the responsibility from A to Z, and we can assure the success of the project at the end.
And tell me, when a municipality has a project rollout for smart meters, what are the things that they really forget about in terms of implementation?
Yeah, I think the major thing is how do you measure the success of such an implementation? Okay, we have the baseline where municipalities, let's say, are losing X percentage on their income. And so you can measure that beforehand and you can measure afterwards. And then it actually provides you a very good understanding about the return of investment, because that municipality has invested quite a bit of money into that solution. So the ability to measure the benefits afterhand, and that's a key thing.
So the data behind the metering is very important. Do you think that utilities are utilizing their data to its full benefit?
Sorry?
The data that is behind the metering?
Yes, I mean, look, there's so much you can get out of implementation of smart grid or smart metering. I'll give you an example. You can notify customers about an outage. You can do that in real time. You can enter all your assets into the grid and you can see how much do you spend on maintaining those assets. You can do grid optimization if you have a certain area within the municipality where there's too much overload of your assets. You can protect those assets. I mean, so there are plenty of information available for you which you can utilize in order to provide a better service to your customers and reduce your what we call total cost of ownership for that utility. Another thing which I think utilities can gain, which is very important, is to get the customer engaged in such programs. So a part of the solution is also to provide online information to each customer about his consumption, about his charges, about the tariff that he's using. So you are actually increasing that engagement, increasing transparency to the customer, so they don't feel anymore that the utility is just there to take their money. It's there to provide them a service. So for example, if I'm running on low balance on my prepaid meter, I will get a push message into my Android application. If I'm going to have a power cut in my area, I'm able to get that message beforehand. And that information is available in the data that utility has, so we can actually offer a better service.
So as you say, it's all about integrated systems.
Correct. It is an integrated system that provides all those suite of solutions that the utility or the municipality can use.
So what are the skills that a utility then needs, seeing that all these systems are coming on board, there's so much data that they're going to have to manage. So what are the skills development areas that utilities should concentrate on?
Yeah, the biggest challenge is to find somebody that has a good understanding, clear understanding of the overall requirements for municipalities or for any distribution company. Once you understand what you can achieve and you have a functionality, a company that can actually come with the full understanding of what are the requirements, then it's halfway to success. The other part of success is to have good equipment in place. You can still choose the best of the best from each individual company, but the integration of all those capabilities into a one enhanced system is never there. It's quite difficult to achieve.
Yackov, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. I'm Nicolette Pomba van Zyl, editor of ESI Africa, broadcasting from the African Utility Week studio.